a massive, massive milestone in our business. And hopefully this is going to inspire you to really understand the potential of outsourcing, of working with virtual teams, remote workers, or just any staff, to be honest, and really to hopefully break down some of the self-limiting beliefs us business owners have, and that I have really struggled with for many, many years. And today is just a huge, huge step forward for me. And I wanted to share it with you because I think it will inspire you as much as it's motivated me. So let's go. All right. So today for me has been one of those moments in business that I honestly thought never would happen. I sort of in the back of my mind wish it would, but never thought I'd actually ever get there. And that is that as someone who has developed my own methodologies, my own coaching program, my own frameworks that I've coached these for 6.5, 7 years at the time recording this now, it's been sort of everything I've thought about and dreamt about. And, it's been my world. And it's never really, I've never found in myself a belief that I could truly get somebody else to teach this stuff for me, because it's mine. It's, of course no one could do it as well as me because I made it up, or so I was thinking, and this is one of those strange things. I teach people how to create systems that outsource work to remove them from the day-to-day running of their businesses. And on the whole, I've done a pretty damn good job of that myself. It wouldn't be able to sit here today, in all honesty, and teach this stuff unless I was actually doing this day in, day out. So I am pretty damn good at this. But in this challenge of how do I actually, remove myself from the thing that I created myself, the special genius, if you like, or the secret sauce, or whatever you want to call it in your business. If you're a coach or a trainer or a service delivery, or you have a skill that you think it's you that the clients need. That's the problem I had. And how do I give the clients what they need or what they want if I believe they want me, but I can't be, enough for everyone? I want to help thousands of people, not dozens and hundreds that we have already. I want to help thousands and tens of thousands and potentially millions of people in the world who are struggling with their businesses, who need a helping hand to understand how to utilize affordable remote workers, how to get their work done to a high standard by other people without their involvement, and all the other stuff that I talk about and all the methodologies that I've created to help people do. But if it's only me, then I limit the amount of help I can give to the world. And, and selfishly, I will earn money, I believe, by able to help more people. I mean, the more people you help, the more money you make. So hopefully I can grow this business to be bigger. I can give myself a better quality of life for my family. That's one of the reasons, the driving factors behind my business. I don't mind just saying that out loud and admitting to that. But also, like, the more money this business gets, the bigger we can get, the more great people we can hire, the more coaches we can hire, the more marketing we can do to reach more people, to help more people. So it works on both sides. And so I knew I had to do this deep down, but I never found out, I never figured out how. And today, going back to the point of this whole episode, today is a day which I will remember, I think, for the rest of my life. Today is I'm recording this on the 14th of March. And today is the day where I got this feedback from one of my clients about my assistant that I had as an admin virtual assistant 4 years ago, not just leading, taking the coaching program that I have coached for the past 6 years. And this is the feedback she got. Awesome session today. Got really good takeaways. Will await for the accountability, systems and outsourcing. Thank you. So it's a simple message. It's a short message, but that was given proactively or independently. It wasn't asked for. It was put into a WhatsApp channel that we have in our group, in our community, and it was put in there to give praise to JJ, who had just done the meeting without my involvement. And just like, not that it really makes a big difference, but this wasn't the easiest meeting. We had a lot of technical challenges. For some reason, Zoom didn't work. It kicked us out and all the rest of it. And despite all of that sort of going on, because she has that experience and that expertise and the whole know-how behind our business and the frameworks, she still managed to deliver a absolutely A-grade level of training and coaching for the session. So it's just huge for me. And I think that if we just, I'm going to take back actually, I'm going to go back and say, how has this happened? How have I gone from having someone that I had on a couple of dollars an hour, on $3 or $4 an hour a few years ago, who really came in to as an admin assistant, doing whatever I threw at them. Maybe it was like updating a web post or changing an image on a website, or maybe it was doing a little bit of basic research for me. Those are sort of tasks that JJ would have done when she started, because that's how we typically hire people in at that entry level. But JJ showed that she was capable, she was confident, she had the ability to do more than that. And so she was quickly promoted up. First of all, she started managing all of her automations. Then she started helping with some of the course development. Then she got promoted to operations manager and actually started building out a lot of our more complex systems in the back end, or advanced onboarding, or advanced deprovisioning, our taskboard management systems, our operations management, operations creation and updating pipelines, and a lot of the other stuff that basically makes my company work. She has been a key person in developing all that. We've worked together a lot of this stuff, but it's actually been her driving a lot of this stuff forward. And so getting like her going through this many times with me in conversations and developing these things has obviously trained her up. She's been then giving feedback to my clients for, I don't know how long, at least 12 months now. When they send in the homework for review, or they send in stuff, can you give us a hand with this? It's JJ that's been actually helping them out. And I don't hide this, I don't pretend it's me doing it. JJ's my ops manager. I have no problem at all with her helping my clients out. She knows this stuff better than me, half of it now, because she's been, works in it every single day. Whereas I developed it a few years ago and pass it over, and my team run with it now. So she is the best person to be giving feedback, and she's been doing that really successfully. So that was the stepping stone, really, for her to gain confidence in her knowledge of the stuff that we're teaching, for her to also be giving feedback directly to my clients without my involvement. At the beginning, maybe I was vetting a little bit of it, but I haven't seen any of the feedback she's given to my clients for a long time. I just see the results of people saying, oh, thanks, JJ, thanks so much for your help. It really was helpful. All those sorts of comments coming back in. So that's really how I gauge how well things are going. Also by asking, clients, scoring and stuff. And we could be better on this stuff, but that's the kind of thing that I'm bothered about. The results in this is that, do our clients get a good result? Do they get what they needed? And do they feel like they've been served and they're getting a good, a good deal, and they're getting the support they need? And if they do, then that's all I care about. And so I've let her sort of run with this and develop it, and we're now putting huge more effort into it. One of the roles that JJ now has is our head of client success, and part of that is about this: how do we build better support systems? And so she's getting more and more involved in the clients over the past, or she has been getting more and more involved with the clients over the past 12 months, or even probably a bit longer than that now. And then we took this decision. I said, look, I've got to get out of this. I've got to find a way that the foundational stuff that I've been teaching for 6.5 years, I need to remove myself from that so that we can get more coaches in to be able to then help more people at that level, to be able to then, for me, to spend my time and put my brain into developing out the more complex stuff, which is the real game-changing stuff for business. It's the putting the rocket fuel under it, and the scalability, and removing the business owners entirely from a business in a really structured, systemized way. That's the stuff where I need to be focusing my time on now, because I spent so long already developing the foundational stuff. And to do that, I've got to remove myself, and I've got to do it as well. And I felt I had to do this because I had to prove to myself, to give me the confidence to say, yeah, this is possible. Anyone can remove themselves from the day-to-day running of their business, even if you're the only person that knows something, and you're the person that developed it and you're coaching it, and you're the coach in the business. Often, I think as coaches, we believe people want us. And something that my mentors have taught me over the past sort of 12 months or so is that my coaches don't want me. Sorry, my clients don't actually want me. They may think they do, but they don't. My clients don't wake up in the morning and go, you know what I need in my life? A few hours of Steve Day every month. No one thinks that. They go, you know what I need in my life is the result that I believe Steve and his business can give me. Whatever that result is for that particular person. Time, money, scalability, whatever. These are the sorts of things we help people with. That's what they come to me for. They have a challenge they need me to help them overcome. They have a goal they want to reach. That's why people levitate towards me, because that's what I help people do. And so if I can give them that goal in the quickest possible time, with a minimum amount of effort, and for a far lower cost than the value that goal gives them, then they're being served, they're happy. And I'm no longer needed in that equation, because I've put all my time and effort over the past 6.5 years in just course development and 20 years of business into creating the structures and the program and the framework and everything that give people the result they're looking for. And that, to me, for many of the businesses I talk to, people like accountants and I'm trying to think of something else, structural engineers that I've worked with, or solicitors or lawyers, they think it's them that need it. Actually, solicitors are quite good at getting juniors to do work for them. Accountants typically, I think, smaller accountants often believe it's they are the business and the clients come to them because it's the relationship they have with them. I have a relationship with my accountant. If he retires at some point, he's not going to do that anytime soon. I think, well, if he leaves that company, would I move my accountancy just to follow him to his new company? Maybe, but if the current accountants could just serve me in the same way, then I'd probably stick with them, because it's a lot less hassle. I just want to get served. I want to get my accounts done. And it's the same thing. I just have a result that I'm looking for. And that's what I pay for. I don't pay for, my accountant by name. I pay for the result of getting my accounts done and getting good tax advice. People come to me for a result. If I can give them a result in an even better and quicker way without me being involved on a day-to-day basis, that's actually going to benefit them. And I learned this because I pay for a lot of coaching. And so I've been on two high-level coaching programs, both for marketing, actually, one for YouTube marketing and one for undertime marketing. So Russell Brunson, I've been on his high-level 2CCX coaching program. And I've also been on John Pemberthy's Expert Accelerator coaching program. Both very successful, one slightly more successful than the other, but both very successful entrepreneurs in their own fields. Like Russell Brunson's huge. Apparently John Pemberthy's not doing too bad himself. But the point is, I watch the videos with them in, but I've never met either of those two people. But I still got a decent result from working with them and their coaches, etc. So that is what inspired me. It was by investing in a coaching program at the level I want to get to, showed me what was possible. And that was about a year ago. I started doing that, maybe 18 months ago, actually now. And then over that time, my mindset has moved and I've got the belief, and now I've done it. And so that's what I want to share and how it's happened for us. It's been a process. It's been a training somebody up, not actually with this goal in mind, but going forward, we now will have this goal, so we'll do it quicker. But it was about getting someone up and trusting someone else to really run my company for me in many respects. The operational side of stuff, maybe not at this point yet, the decision making and the leadership, but definitely on the day-to-day operations kind of things. And then having that confidence, and then seeing this, being inspired by other coaches, and then actually then trying this out and doing it for myself. And so, yeah, that's what I wanted to share today. I hope that was helpful. I hope that was inspirational. I'd love to get your comments as always. Please do hit reply, hit comment if you're on social media. If you're on the podcast, then please do subscribe, and also on YouTube, obviously. Hit a like and all those things. And leave us a review. 5 stars is always fantastic, or whatever you feel we deserve. And please do reach out if you can help. If you need any help, you can go to our website, either at systemizeyoursuccess.com or our main website, which is systems-and-outsourcing.com. And on there, you'll find links to book a call with me, have a chat about your business, and find out how we can help you. There's also free training on there, so you can watch a webinar, find out about how do you create systems, how you start actually removing yourself on the day-to-day, and then come and jump on a call with me again, or one of my team, one of my sales team. Often it's me at the moment, but that's the next thing that I'm going to be moving out completely out of the way of, and letting my team actually manage my sales for me. And actually next episode I record, which may not be the next one that comes out next week, the next episode I record is actually going to be on how I've started the journey of removing myself entirely from my sales process. And it's going to be it's the first one I'm going to do in a series as I actually go through this process. So I'm going to basically be sharing my journey of removing myself through my sales process. You know, from the, I've done a lot of it already. I've done some of it, I guess I've done some of it already with the front end stuff and the messaging, but now it's about the calls, it's about the research, it's about the connecting with people, it's about actually getting on the phone, and then how I'm going to hopefully within the next probably 12 months remove myself entirely from that process. And I want to share that journey with you because I think it will be very useful for any business that ever wants to make sales, hence every other business in the world. So hopefully that will be useful to a few people. Awesome. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic day. And I'll look forward to seeing you or speaking to you, I should say, next time. Thanks very much.